Welcome to the TNF Podcast. Like, comment, share, subscribe, and click on that bell for notifications. And if you're listening on Spotify or Apple Music, give us a follow and give us a rating. That would be most excellent. All right, so we've got some upcoming shows for everyone. On the 25th of May at 5 p.m. Eastern Time, we've got Edwin Lee Gibson. If you've ever seen the FX series The Bear, he plays Ibrahim on that show. That's going to be a great one. On the 1st of June at 5 p.m. Eastern Time, we've got John LaMacchia from Candiria and Julie Christmas. And on the 8th of June at 5 p.m. Eastern Time, we've got Dennis Merrick from Earth Crisis and Path of Resistance. That's going to be a great one. We got a lot of good shows coming up, but if you want to check that out, just subscribe and you'll see all the shows on the live section there. And I have a merchandising company, Hell's Heart Merch Co. Go on over to hellsheartco.bigcartel.com. Use the code 20 for 20% off your entire order. They're fine Bella Canvas, Next Level, Tri-Blend t-shirts. They feel amazing. I'm wearing one right now, the Run Devil Run logo shirt. And if you use the code 20, you'll get 20% off. And they're movie, hardcore themed. I think you'll really like them. So, my next guest today, really awesome group of kids, and I've been seeing them all over Instagram, TikTok, what have you. That's how I initially discovered them, was through Hoya of Madball. He shared one of their videos out. They were playing Set It Off, doing a cover of that. Really awesome group of kids. I've watched Gabe has a podcast called Kids in the Pit. Really awesome, really solid. They have a good roster of guests on there, so be sure to check that out and subscribe to that. But ladies and gentlemen, without further ado, we've got World of Chaos. Thanks for being here, everyone.
Hey.
So we've got Gabe, we've got Westen, we've got Jayden and Janelle. How are you guys doing today?
We're doing good.
Awesome. All right. So, the first question I typically ask to the guests that are on the show are, what's your earliest musical memory? How did you come into contact with music? I know Gabe's mom is an old hardcore scenester, so I'm sure you probably heard a lot of that growing up, but what did everybody hear that was playing in your household when you were significantly younger? And then how did that lead into, like, what was your first non-metal and hardcore show? And then what was your first hardcore show?
I'll go first. Okay. So my first introduction to this music in general was Bad Religion because my mom would play it around the house growing up. Not when she was growing up, when I was growing up. And I just got into them. And that slowly got into heavier and heavier stuff. So now I'm into I still love Bad Religion, but now I'm into Municipal Waste and DRI and stuff like that.
So my dad never really played this kind of music at all around the house.
Neither did mine, so don't feel bad.
Yeah, my grandpa got me a guitar when I was 8 or 9, and I used to go around the house, our neighborhood, and go house to house playing music to people. That's probably the first time I ever started really getting interested in music and stuff. It wasn't very good, but yeah. My first show was probably with these guys. Playing. I remember my first hardcore show.
Yeah.
Wow.
Was with them. My dad's taken me to all kinds of festivals and stuff. Never hardcore stuff.
That's cool.
Yeah.
Was the only hardcore show you went to the one that other than what we played, the Delaware hardcore one that I took you to?
Yeah.
In November?
Probably.
Wait, that was when we recruited Janelle, right?
Yeah. That night.
Yeah, we went to the show and then she wasn't at the show, but he's been friends with her for a while, so that's how Janelle got in the band.
Yeah. It started.
Oh, word.
It was just us three, and then she joined in November.
Okay.
All right, do you wanna?
All right, so I don't really know how I got into it, but my dad, he always listened to rock, so I think that's part of it. And then when me and him started the band, it was a metal band that we were starting, so that was probably a main influence.
It's really bad too.
Yeah. I don't remember what my first show was, but one of the main ones was in August. I saw Slipknot. I don't know if you know them.
Oh, hell yeah. Amazing. What, and I haven't seen them yet, and I would think it would be absolutely amazing because they put on one of the best live shows from what I've seen on YouTube and, any sort of live performances that they do. Great band.
Yeah, they're really cool.
Yeah.
Okay, my turn. So
Yeah.
my parents were they're also into hardcore and just like music like that. So I grew up around it. Like when I was a kid, I don't know do you know Rocket from the Crypt?
Oh, yeah. Definitely.
That was like I used to love that out Live from Camp X-Ray, like even when I was like 5, and I still love them. And I don't know what I think that my first hardcore show was probably with you guys, because I would go to shows like local shows all the time, and I would go to like other shows, but they weren't hardcore shows. So the first one was probably when we also went to a Delaware hardcore show. It was fun.
And so how did the band form? And real quick here, we're going to be taking all questions and comments towards the end of the show. So anybody that's in the chat, just stick around and we'll be doing that later. Unless, however, you want to send a super chat, and I'll go ahead and do it right away. So that's your incentive to give me some money. But so my first question is, how did the band form? Was it you had mentioned that one of the members was recruited? That was Janelle. Is that right? That's what you said, or was somebody else was picked up along the way, and then you guys you just started playing after that? How did that work?
So I would call Westen an original member, even though
Okay.
when we recorded the EP, it was me, Jayden, and another kid that left because he didn't want to play shows. So I was actually playing bass because he's a lot better at guitar than me. So I was playing bass and doing vocals, and then he left. So we were like, okay, we got to find another guitar. So we found him. He played classical guitar, but he weren't good enough to do the solos. So I went to guitar. He went to bass. And then that was like July. Then from there to November, it was just us three. In like might have been December. I don't know. Janelle joined in like late November, early December, something like that.
Yep.
Okay, and then
Yeah, definitely.
Okay.
what were you gonna say?
Jane, do you want to explain Midnight Terror?
Yeah, sure. So basically, I've been friends with him since he was like 1, so we're like really old friends. And
Wow.
I didn't talk to him for like a really long time, but then one day I just went to his house, and then there was a toy drum kit next to his PC that we were playing, and we kind of just got the idea.
Well, it was because Geometry Dash,
Yeah,
right?
it was a
Yeah, you can
geometry
explain
dash.
that.
Yeah, so there's a game called Geometry Dash, and it's like a musical rhythm game. We would try to both play the songs on piano, even though we both sucked at piano.
What a couple of nerds.
And then at
Starting a band from
one point, I would play. Like at one point, we saw the drum set. He was like, "What if I play drums and you play guitar?" Then we tried to play those songs. Barely worked. They were like, "Wait, we should actually start a band."
How long ago was that?
I think I was 10. He was 12, which is So it's 3 years ago.
Oh wow! Wait, that's a while. That's like more than I thought.
Wait, no, was it? I know it was like February.
Yeah, I think
20.
Oh no, I think it was 11.
You-
I'm pretty sure.
I wasn't.
I don't know.
I don't think I was 9. I think I was 10.
All right,
It
yeah, we'll
doesn't
just say.
matter.
Yeah, whatever. Yeah, the band name was Midnight Terror. We made like 5 songs, never posted them, never played any shows, and they all sucked.
But it gave us the experience.
Yeah, it gave us experience to actually write, I'd say, good songs with a lot of chaos.
Mhm.
Yeah,
Awesome.
better.
Very cool. Stand by for a minute, everybody in the chat. We got a little bit of a technical difficulty here. I'm going to go ahead and play a merch stinger, but be back in a few seconds. Hang on 1 second. They're saying my battery is not charging here. I don't know what's going on. Okay. Anyway, sorry about that. So where does the name World of Chaos come from? Where did the origin of that come from? And who thought of the name and what does it mean?
So was it me? I think so. Okay, so I know.
I just want to say I did not come up with the name.
Yeah.
Yeah. I think it was just Gabe.
Yeah, I think it was me. So originally it was the kid that recorded guitar on the first EP. He came up with the name Desecrator, but there were like 10 Desecrators. So we're like, well, we can't do that because people are gonna mix us up for other bands. And then I was like, okay, so there's all these bands like SOD, DRI, MOD. So we should make a 3-word name. And I was like, we should do something with a W. So World, that was like WOC. And I just thought of that. Then it's like World of Chaos. I don't think it really means anything.
So you
It just
you
kind of
thought of
sounds
the,
cool.
you thought of the acronym before?
Yeah.
That's fun.
I just thought it sounded
It's
cool.
actually
What do you guys sort of sing about thematically? Like what kind of motivates you to make music?
I don't know. It's kind of random.
It's kind of random.
I mean,
it's pretty.
there's like 2 songs about like people getting like killed. So there's I guess Thrash Can isn't about, it's about throwing someone into a trash can. And then we have a song called Erased from Existence where they get erased from existence.
Yeah.
Then
You just come up with random topics.
yeah, I kind of come up with random topics. I mean, we have a song about kicking babies. We have a song about throwing up. We have a song about paying taxes. We have a song about him sucking at bass. You wrote like half the lyrics to that.
Yeah.
It's funny.
Wow. Okay.
Now you can find it
Yeah,
on
you can
Spotify.
find our new EP, Erased from Existence. 5 songs, including the intro,
I know.
on Spotify.
That's a lot of
That's a
songs.
lot. And
That's
it's
a lot.
free, so
It's free.
it's free.
What do you
5 songs for free.
what do you guys consider to be like your influences as far as like who do you look up to as far as in the hardcore scene?
I guess we'll just do everyone's influences. So mine, I think like for like band wise, like Munis Boys and DRI, I really like them. I try to write stuff like that. Maybe some like SOD stuff like that. Yeah, that's probably about it. And then Westen, do you have
I mean,
any?
to be completely honest, I don't really have like, I don't really listen to this kind of music a whole lot. So I'm trying to get into it more.
You like more punk, it seems like.
Yeah,
right?
yeah, more punk if I had to pick.
Who do you like as far as punk bands are concerned?
I mean, I do listen to Descendants. I didn't listen to that at all before the band. I mostly listen to like hip hop and stuff. So
Okay.
yeah, I'm starting to get into the heavier stuff now.
Okay.
I
What
used to
about
listen to Black Sabbath?
what Oh, dude, Black Sabbath is amazing. Like that's I think probably a proto-punk, proto-metal band easily. Like they were one of the first ones to do it. How did the kids at school feel about you all playing in a band? You must have to be like the coolest, like the coolest kids around there. They must love like the fact that you're in such a great band. What do they think?
Well, me and him are homeschooled, so
Yeah, so we can't.
we don't really.
We don't. I don't think our siblings think it's cool.
Yeah.
I mean, I think our parents. Do you?
Not my parents.
think it's cool. I think.
I mean, yeah, I don't think they think it's cool. But
Yeah,
for
you
them,
guys.
they
That's
go
for,
to
that,
school.
why did we answer that? That's their question.
Yeah.
You
All right. Yeah. Some of my friends know about it at school, and they all think it's like really cool. So that's all I
Okay.
have to say about it.
Yeah, he
How
can
was the
always-
How was the tour you guys did? What was the like highlights of that? How did that go for y'all?
What was that?
Tour.
Sorry.
The tour.
You guys did a tour here recently.
That was a lot of fun.
6 days. Yeah. I really liked the trying to think. The first show, it was at a pizza
I
shop.
think it was like the first and last show were like the best.
So it was at a pizza shop. It was in this like strip mall area, but like so all the stores around it, there were like 5 stores and it was all one brand.
Yeah, there was a lot of
It
there
was
was
like
a lot of
fresh.
stuff that happened during the tour that was like it was so weird. It's like
Yeah.
we were in a movie.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then
It felt
like for the breakdown in one of our songs in the trash can, people were just moshing like crazy, and it was so sick. Oh,
That was
tell
a
me
fun
about the egg.
Wait, what?
Is it in the car?
The egg.
It's still in your car, I think. Well,
Oh,
so
yeah,
we were
tell
going around, and we recorded a vlog for it for the whole tour.
We've never
And-
even edited it.
No, but we thought it would be funny if we went into places and I asked, because they were like really fancy furniture stores, and I'd be like, "Hey, can I buy anything for like $10? Is there anything?" But like all the price tags are like 10,000 or like 20,000 for like really expensive stuff. So I went into this one store and I was like, "Okay, I have $20 in my pocket, so like I'm gonna ask this guy if I can buy like a chair for $20." And then I don't know how he does it, but he somehow convinced me to buy this little like China egg. It has like little like it's probably like it's like a big egg, but and I was like, "Oh yes, I'm gonna scam this guy because it's only $20."
Said it's $100.
And he's like, "Yeah, this thing's $100. You gotta buy it for $20."
Didn't he say you look like his son?
Oh yeah, he was like, "You remind me of my son," so I'll
Oh God.
I was like, "This is so weird."
Yeah, definitely. That's crazy.
And he finessed me.
Have you had the opportunity to share the stage with any bigger bands that you were just like, whoa, this is amazing?
Oh yeah. I think the only one that's like big so far is the band Deadlands. Have you heard of them?
I have not, no.
They're from New York, I believe, and they have like 250,000 monthly listeners on Spotify, which is crazy. We got to play right before them. It was at it's a thing in PA called Launch Music Festival, and there were like 7 bands. We were second to last, which is crazy.
I'm still so pissed that I missed that show.
Yeah.
Do you guys normally get a pretty good crowd response at your shows?
It's like it depends on the show, really.
Yeah.
Recently, earlier this month, we had it was like a local show, and people were singing along to some of our songs, which is crazy.
Yeah, we have had a couple of times that people have sung along to it.
Okay. Yeah, I saw one of your shows and it seemed like it was pretty, like there were like, older kids that were in there dancing around and whatnot. So that seems like it would be pretty good. And, when you get that sort of response, it's awesome. You just want to get that response all the time, of course. Definitely. Let's see here. Let's see. Who do we got here in the chat? Oh, well, there's some incendiary stuff in here right now. But now, as far as like non-hardcore, non-metal influences, one of y'all mentioned you listen to hip hop. Like, what else do y'all got as far as like stuff outside of that genre that you really appreciate?
I don't know. I kind of just listen. I mean, I like the band Cursive. Me and Janelle both like them. You know them?
Oh yeah, definitely. Ugly Organ. That's a good album.
Yep, great album. I also really like some like prog stuff. Like I like Rush. I like there's an instrumental like band from Australia called Pliny. They've opened for like Animals as Leaders before.
Okay.
Jayden Janelle, do you what are some?
I don't know. I can't think.
Yeah, I mainly listen to metal, but I mean, I actually kind of listen to a little bit of rap, so it's kind of
okay. Cool. Awesome. That's great. And now, as far as like, where do you like ideally like any sort of bands that you would want to see yourself playing with within the next few years? What's like your dream list? What's your dream set?
Yeah.
That's my dream to open for them.
My dream. I mean, they don't play anymore, but the Beastie Boys would have been so cool to play with them.
Oh yeah, that'd be a little hard with MCA not present with us anymore. Yeah.
Yeah, I would have loved to play with them.
Yeah.
I know.
I mean, they were.
I know it's impossible. But.
Yeah, they were the originators. I don't know. Maybe Mike D and Adrock will. I don't think that would ever happen. Where they would try to do like a tribute or something like that. I don't even know if they still play music, but yeah, that would be cool. As far as like active bands like that are currently going, who do you got?
Maybe.
You want to think on it?
Yeah.
Okay.
I'll pass that.
Come back. We'll come back to you.
Yeah, me and Gabe we're gonna see Descendants soon, and we really like that would be awesome if
That would
we had
be-
the
that would be a
opportunity to
really-
open
It's a
that.
local show too, so
Yeah, it's in Delaware.
you never know.
Okay.
Are we playing the same day as Murphy's Law?
Yeah,
That's
in
a-
Pennsylvania.
That'll be a fun one.
You're playing the same day as them,
As
Yeah.
Murphy's Law, Fear, and the Vandals.
but not the same show.
Yes. Well, so it's at
A festival.
it's at a fest. It's like a different.
Oh,
But it is the same day. They play on like,
okay.
a festival stage, and we play on like a front porch. But still,
It's Camp Punksylvania.
Camp Punksylvania. Oh yeah. We did.
Okay, yeah, I've heard of it. All right, so here's a question: Descendants are all
Descendants.
Descendants?
What do you guys say? I mean,
Wait,
you guys
what?
don't know them.
Yeah.
No, Descendants are all.
What?
Descendants are all.
Wait, what?
Yeah, like I don't.
Do you know the band All?
No, I don't.
I
Wait,
don't think
what?
anyone else knows that.
Yeah, I've never heard of them.
It's like Descendants, but just instead of Milo, it's a different singer.
Really? I've never
Yeah.
even heard of that.
You never heard of All?
No. I mean, well, I'm also really bad at remembering. Like I feel like
So
I just
stupid.
listen to random. Like I don't know. I just listen to songs sometimes. So like
Partially.
sometimes I just listen to songs I don't think like band names. But I don't think I've ever heard of. I don't know.
I guess just look up All later.
And so, Gabe, I know you host a podcast. Who's some of your favorite guests that you've had on your show?
Ooh, probably. Well, speaking of Descendants, Milo from Descendants, that was amazing. Brian Baker from Bad Religion, that was also great. Who were some?
Guar.
Oh, the singer of Guar, that was fun.
Oh, cool.
What is it? I can't.
Wait,
think of
Dave Brocky or?
it. No, the new one.
Oh, okay. I didn't know they were still going and they had a new one, but that's still cool. Guar's awesome.
And then
Who's that guy that Ben from No Warning?
Oh, No Warning, yeah,
Yeah.
that was.
I loved that episode. That was hilarious because he seemed like he kind of took the reins and started interviewing you guys, and I was just laughing.
We were all on that notes. That was
Yeah.
hilarious. And the hair.
It's like the hair incident.
He came on.
Oh, that's in the past. That's in the past.
He looks super cool. I'd love to have him on this show, actually. I think it would be great. So we are about halfway through the show, and old Don Foos is in here. Don Foos from Run Devil Run. Run Devil Run. And Spud Monsters. He says, thrash it up, kids. So that's some high praise right there. He's the man. Let's see here. So it's halfway through the show, and we're going to play some trivia. And I've got 15 questions, 3 for each. 12 questions. It'll be 3 for each of you all. And, everybody has a different level of expertise in certain subjects. And so they're of increasing difficulty, multiple choice. So get ready. Here we go. All right. I also want to apologize for the audience, too. I was thrashing around a little bit earlier. I have an Acer Predator computer, and they make really cheap power supply units, and you really have to plug them in there. The computer itself is awesome, but it wasn't plugged in all the way, and you can't tell until the battery starts to die. So the batteries will starting to die, and I was frantic about that. So if you saw me flailing around and thrashing around, that's why. So, and I really just drew attention to it if you didn't see it. So, all right. So here we go. All right. So I'm told that Westen is pretty knowledgeable about Shakespeare. So we've got 3. What's that?
So my dad didn't ask me what subject he wanted.
He didn't.
So I mean, I will answer the questions.
Okay. Well, it's multiple choice.
It's multiple.
And if you lose, you get put in front of a firing squad. So just keep that in mind. With Nerf guns. Don't worry about it. All right. So, all right. Shakespeare. All right. Question number 1. In Romeo and Juliet, who is Romeo's cousin? Is it A, Tybalt, B, Benvolio, C, Mercutio, or D, Montague?
Wait, Romeo's cousin?
Romeo's cousin, yeah.
Tybalt.
Tybalt was the bad guy. Benvolio was Romeo's cousin, but don't worry, we got 2 more.
Actually,
All right.
Was that the easy one?
Is that the easy one?
That was one of the easier ones, but see, I'm an actor, so I'm got a few of these questions in here that might be a little bit challenging, but I think you'll eventually learn this if you can continue in the Shakespeare readings. All right, number 2. In a theater setting, which Scottish play is considered bad luck to be mentioned by name? Is it A, Taming of the Shrew, B, A Midsummer's Night's Dream, C, Macbeth, or D, King John?
Macbeth. I know.
There you go. You got it. That's extremely bad luck. If you say the name Macbeth when you're doing a play, like they always call it the Scottish play because it's considered bad luck to do it. I guess because if like a play like fails or something, they'll just be like, we'll just put on Macbeth. So if you say the name Macbeth 3 times, almost like Candyman or something, like it's bad luck. So it's something to keep in mind. All right. What number 3? What Shakespeare play features the first appearance of Richard III? Is it A, Henry VI Part 2, B, King Lear, C, Titus Andronicus, or D, Twelfth Night?
King Lear.
It is Henry VI Part 2, and it's interesting because like he shows up in like the end of the play, and he's not Richard III, he's Richard of Gloucester, and it's almost like before Marvel started to do like, you know how they would tease like Thanos at the end of like one of the movies, or they would insert like Nick Fury or one of these other characters in there. That was almost like considered to be like a Marvel-esque teaser where they put him at the end and then they did the play Richard III. So, all right, firing squad for you, Westen. You're in trouble. Okay. All right, Gabe. We got geography for you, my man. So, and they're all world capitals. So, here we go. Question number 1. What is the capital of Canada? Is it A, Toronto, B, Vancouver, C, Montreal, or what did you said D, Ottawa?
Yes.
Nailed it. You got it. All right. Perfect. Okay. Question number 2. What is the capital of Turkey? Is it A, Istanbul, B, Ankara, C, Izmir, or D, Bursa?
Ankara.
2 for 2 so far. Got it. All right. This one. I didn't know this one. 3. What is the capital of Sri Lanka? Is it A, Colombo, B, Gale, C, Kandy, or D, Sri Jayadwardenpura Kotte?
Say Sri Go. I don't know how to say it.
That's the one. Yeah.
There's no way.
I don't know how I got it.
He got it. 3 for 3. All right. Cool. All right. Jayden's also got geography. So here we go. Number 1. What is the capital of Japan? Is it A, Kyoto, B, Osaka, C, Tokyo, or D, Hiroshima? Tokyo. Bad news. Yeah. Well, they get harder, so. Bad news bears go to Tokyo. All right. Number 2. What is the capital of South Africa that serves as the executive branch seat of government? So there's 3 capitals of South Africa. Is it A, Cape Town, B, Johannesburg, C, Pretoria, or D, Durban?
I guess in my head.
Pretty sure it's Cape Town.
It is C, Pretoria, and that's a hard one. Like I said, there's 3 capitals, so it could easily be gotten wrong. So, but you're doing great. All right. 3. What is the capital of Switzerland? Is it A, Zurich, B, Geneva, C, Basel, or D, Bern?
Wait, can you say the options again? I don't.
All right, so it's the capital of Switzerland. Is it A, Zurich, B, Geneva, C, Basel, or D, Bern?
Say B.
D, Bern. You got it. Absolutely. All right, 2 for 3. But this is a.
He literally said B.
He said B?
Yes, he said B.
Oh. I didn't hear it, so we'll give it to you. But I mean, collectively, it's the execution of firing squad is only determined if the amount of 12 is if you get like less than 60%. So you guys are doing good. Don't worry about it. All right. So, all right, Janelle, it has math. Okay.
That's what my mom said, that I might very easily get 0 for 30.
Uh-oh. Okay. Number 1. What do you call a triangle that has all 3 sides of equal length? Is it A, isosceles, B, scalene, C, right, or D, equilateral?
Equilateral.
Yeah. Got it. All right.
Okay,
Number 2. What is the name of a line that intersects a circle at exactly 1 point? Is it A, chord, B, secant, C, tangent, or D, diameter?
Diameter? Oh, wait.
Can you steal it? Steal. Go ahead.
Tangent.
Tangent. Yeah. Perfect.
You told me that, and I remember using tangent.
You should have said, can I phone a friend, and then just punched him in the shoulder. That would have worked. So you got one more, so you have that option. All right. So number 3, in a right triangle, what is the name of the side opposite the right angle? Is it A, leg, B, base, C, height, or D, hypotenuse?
Hypotenuse.
Yeah, you got it. All right. You guys are pretty smart. You guys nailed it. But you know what you win as a result of this?
Get nothing.
That's what you get. Yeah. No, we're going to get you guys some shirts. We're going to get you some awesome Hell's Heart shirts. So, like I said, stick around for the end of the show and we'll get all your sizes and contact information and we'll get them out to you. All right. Best bands in hardcore right now. Who do you got?
Definitely not Word of Chaos.
Why do you say that? I'm telling you, I heard you guys, and I was talking with Gabe's mom about this, and she told me that you recorded it. I think Gabe was 12, and I'm like, I can't think of anything significant I did at the age of 12. I can't even think of anything significant I've done now, you know? And like, that sounds like a seasoned group of musicians right there, and it sounds amazing. So yeah, pat yourself on the back. You guys are doing awesome. Like, I think it's amazing. But who really like you think is out there killing it?
So I'm gonna say there's this band. They used to be called Gunk.
I was gonna say that.
Now they're called Life of Deceit. They're so I believe they're 15. No, 15 to 8. That was 15 to 18, and yeah, they're like they're like more like heavier hardcore. But they're pretty good. They're really good.
Okay, very cool. What else you got?
I was gonna say the exact same thing.
You can
Really?
Yeah,
you know,
we played with them on tour.
there's another band we played with we really like. Remember?
Ingest? Is that hard?
Yeah, it's hard.
Okay, yeah, we played with a band called Ingest, and they were super cool. They have like a girl singer, but it's like she was like crazy at singing, and all the instruments were so
Yeah.
It was like
everything was so good.
it's like crazy
when was that?
gutturals.
You
You weren't
weren't
at
there.
that show.
How do you feel about being a girl in a band dominated by guys, Janelle? How do you feel about that?
They all stink, and it's.
They all stink.
Yes, they do,
Yeah,
and they
farts
fart
don't
in the
watch-
car, and then we have to roll
I
the
know.
windows down.
I know.
You do
Westerners!
Either Weston's the worst one. Well, his farts smell the worst, but he eats the healthiest.
Yeah, I guess.
Oh God. Who's like the practical joker in the band, or are there multiple practical jokers?
I feel like
Gabe makes like the dumbest jokes and it makes us laugh all the time. So I guess
I
Gabe.
remember once we got to like one of the hotels at like 2 a.m. I just kept saying really stupid stuff, and we would not.
He
Especially if you know
doesn't
that's
know when
not
to stop. That's
No,
the thing.
yeah.
He
The thing
always
is-
keeps going when it's so annoying.
So they all make jokes, and I feel like all the time I'm just laughing because they just everything they say. I feel like it's
She
the
literally
funniest thing
she
ever.
literally laughs so easy.
Yeah.
Watch it.
Wait,
No, I'm not.
Ready?
No.
No.
I was gonna whisper something.
no.
Let me whisper something in your ear.
Say the cow goes moo.
I didn't hear you.
So, like, what do you guys do as far as like practical jokes? Like, do you ever like prank each other or do anything like that?
What have we done?
We do brain rot.
No. He's saying like pranking.
What do we do?
Oh yeah, the hot dog in the sleeper.
What? Oh
I
yeah.
was doing Westen.
Oh yeah,
time
we
we
like
had
took
to
a
sleep.
hot dog while he was sleeping and like rubbed it on his face.
And then they shoved it down my.
Yeah, and then we tried to shove it. I did the same.
Oh
thing.
God. Okay. That sounds terrible.
It was
Jesus.
That was a lot.
Okay, so I'm old and I'm out of touch, and I was told to ask you guys this, and I didn't have time to consult Urban Dictionary. What is Skibbidi Toilet? I'm old. What is that?
Oh,
Okay,
Lord,
you know the one.
So there's a head in a toilet, and it goes like, what are skibbity do do do? Yes. It has a really dumb song. Then there's also the cameramen, and they're at war. Cameraman and Skibbidi Toilet. There's a TV man, and they're all at war. And it's like in
I
a.
can't, bro. I can't, bro. I'm out of here.
Do you know the game Gary's Mod?
No.
Okay, it's kind
Like I
of.
said, I'm old.
I know, but it's like
I know the game Take Aspirin and Go to Bed. That's my game.
I'm pretty sure it's like from, I don't know, it's from like early 2000s, I'm pretty sure. Or something like, I don't know. I know it's pretty old. But that's what Skibbidi Toilet's in. It's also like
Okay.
a YouTube TV show. I believe
It's a
we're on.
TV show, actually.
Wait, are we on?
Oh,
I said a YouTube TV show.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what I said.
okay.
But yeah, it's very Skibbidi.
Are we
And
still
then-
talking about Skibbidi Toilet? Oh my god.
And that just like started so many things. Like,
Yeah, it
there's
started-
been so many things from that.
It's
Okay.
So stupid,
beautiful.
but it's awesome.
Do y'all watch any YouTubers that aren't like musicians? Do you have any like favorite YouTube channels?
Danny Duncan. Yeah. Nobody knows Danny Duncan. But,
Danny Duncan, no.
He's like he does like vlogs and stuff and like pranks.
Okay.
Yeah.
Have you ever watched Red Letter Media?
I don't think so.
No.
Oh, okay. They're like geriatrics like me. They're probably in my age range, and they do like movies and video games and things like that. But yeah, that might be one you really like. I'll have to show it to y'all. They're really good. But what's the biggest moment whenever somebody gave you praise? Like I had mentioned, Hoya from Madball shared out one of your stories. Like when were you just like, was that like mind blowing? Where you're just like, oh my god, I can't believe this.
So yeah, Away from Madball, that was really cool. Who else? What else?
Wasn't No Warning.
Yeah. So I mean, yeah, that was cool when No Warning. Wait, did they share it? They shared it, right?
Yep.
Yeah, and then has Max seen Nomad yet? I don't think he has. So here, you can explain the like Sepultura story and how it went about us covering.
Okay, yeah. So do you know how Max and Igor like they're in Cavalier?
Yeah, Cavalier Conspiracy. Yep.
So me and Gabe, we went and we saw them. What was that like? I don't even know how long ago.
I think it was like March or something. I don't know, not May, April.
Yeah.
Something.
But me and my mom went, and she like loves them so much. And there was a chance to get to like, I mean, it was like $100 per person, but we could meet them and like go on their tour bus. And before the show, Pete from Sick of It All showed Igor our music, so he like knew our music and they knew who like World of Chaos was, and it was super cool. And then they told us, or no, we asked what song we should cover, and they said that we should cover Nomad. And no, they did see it because
They
remember
did.
they sent a heart. They sent a heart back.
They did. I never knew that.
To Pete.
That's sick.
Igor sent him a heart.
That's so sick.
That's so awesome. What's a day in the life aside from school? What do you guys like to do as far as hobbies and stuff that's non-music related? What do you guys get into?
I play Minecraft.
I was about to ask you if you were a Minecraft player. I know everybody's into that. Yeah, okay, Minecraft. And explain to this old crickety bone guy what Minecraft is. Like, what is the game like? What's the objective of it?
Okay, so there is
We don't need a whole lord. It's kind of like
okay, so there's like There's like a sandbox mode where you can. It's like called creative, where you have all the blocks and you can just build whatever you want. There's also survival mode where you have to survive. There's like monsters and there's like you have to like build like a house and like kind of.
It's like a survival game.
Yeah,
like you can,
and then like
build houses.
you have
and,
to
like,
go to
build
this
stuff.
like you have to go to this like dimension. You have to slay a dragon, and that's how you beat the game. Yeah, it's like it's like I don't know. You can build
that's
stuff.
good.
It's essentially just building
Yeah.
stuff. I also play Magic the Gathering a lot. I'm a Magic nerd.
Oh, nice.
Janelle's too.
Not as much.
Okay.
Yeah, but still, you are.
Hey, do any of you have a Black Lotus card?
No black.
No.
I have like a $30.
Yeah, like a pre-com.
Yeah, it was like a pre-made deck, and it was like $30, so I have nothing good.
Yeah, I have
Okay.
I have a really good standing deck.
Okay. Any D&D players?
I was, but I got kicked out for being annoying. I was in a
That
campaign.
makes sense.
Oh, you got kicked out for being annoying.
Yeah, so I was essentially like the clown, and I would just be really, really stupid. Everyone thought it was hilarious, but I guess I'm pretty sure.
Wait, were they adults?
No, they were our age. And
Is it
then
fun?
one of the kids, the DM, he was like, "You kind of got to chill out," and I think I didn't, so then I got kicked out.
That'll do it. Did you play on Discord or did you play in like a group?
Yeah, we played in real life. We also did some Magic sometimes. Yeah, it was just at like a group in like our local game store.
Okay. What else do you do? Are you athletes? Do you play sports?
Yeah.
Yeah.
not me.
So I'm in high school and I play lacrosse. So that's
Okay.
That's
I played soccer, and I played volleyball for like one season, but I'm not good at it. So just soccer, I guess.
Okay.
I got hit in the face by a baseball from we were playing catch, and then
How dare you?
And then I tried to catch it. It hit me. It socked me directly in the face, and it hurt.
And it was the last one too. He said, "I have a good feeling about this."
I was
He
like, I
thought
got
he
a
was
good
going to
feeling.
catch it, and it.
Boom.
Wow.
Westen, you playing?
How did you feel about that? Did you retaliate?
No, I
Yeah,
didn't.
he walked over and
Well-
punched him.
I mean, so I kind of got that like the white noise or something in your.
Your ears.
It wasn't even a
Right.
hard throw.
I didn't feel anything because I was like, I felt like I like was outside of my body or something. I was like, what the- like it like knocked the stupidity out of me. But he.
I do jujitsu. I guess it's.
Oh, cool.
I know.
Brazilian jiu-jitsu?
Yeah, Brazilian jiu-jitsu.
Okay.
I know it sounds like karate. It's not really like karate. It's more like wrestling. Yeah, and then that's also my job. I teach jiu-jitsu too. So,
Oh, cool.
yeah.
That's awesome. Do you have any favorite MMA Brazilian jiu-jitsu fighters?
I'm not big. I don't watch MMA a lot. Is it Sean O'Reilly? Is that his name? Or Sean O'Connor?
Okay.
I don't know.
I only know a handful of them. It's from watching like Joe Rogan and stuff. I don't really watch it either. I'm a boxing guy, so. But that's really cool. Do you plan to take that like even further and get like higher belts and do competitions or anything like that?
So I don't think so, to be honest. But yeah, I don't think it'll be my career or anything. But
Okay. Where does everybody see themselves in like 10 years as far as like doing, as far as like what do you want to do as far as your, career? What do you see the band doing in 10 years? Because I see you guys doing awesome stuff. Like if I were this age and I was making music this good, I feel like I would have continued doing it and, been able to go to higher levels and whatnot. So where do you all see yourself in a decade?
So if it's up to me, I would want to be like in the band still, but I also kind of want to be like a studio engineer and like record bands and stuff because I recorded like pretty much everything except for the drums up in my room for the new record. So it's just fun. I like recording.
I think yeah, in 10 years I still want to be in the band. I think I don't know, maybe 10 years. I don't know. It depends on how it goes. I definitely want to get into acting more.
Cool.
Yeah, I used to do a lot of that with like Shakespeare and stuff, but I want to do like more movies, screenplays and stuff.
Nice. That's what I do. That's what I do by trade. So,
Cool.
yeah, it's been it's not easy. People will tell you it's easy. It is not easy. Like, you have to definitely put in a lot of blood, sweat, and tears. And sometimes it's very thankless, like you don't always get paid what you want to get paid. And you'll put in long hours. You'll put in, you could put in conceivably 18 hours a day. And a lot of that time's just sitting around. Have you done any films or anything like that?
So I did a commercial. Yeah, I've done a couple of commercials.
What?
But yeah, we had an acting agent for a little bit. And,
Oh, I didn't even know that.
yeah, I did a commercial for Longwood Gardens.
Oh,
Nice.
Yeah, that was pretty fun. That was a while ago, and I mean, I've just been so busy. I haven't really had time. So that was before COVID, and then after COVID, our agent dropped us. So yeah.
Because of COVID, or?
Yeah, I think so. COVID, I think, kind of messed up her business.
Oh,
I don't think it was like mean-hearted or anything, but
yeah.
I don't know if she could
Okay.
ask the clients. But then, yeah.
Wait, doesn't she get money from being a client?
Yeah, but she can only have so many clients that she can manage.
Oh, that's true.
And
Yeah.
COVID, there's a lot less
Yeah, that's true.
opportunity.
Yeah, it was a really trying time for everybody, and everybody lost out on work, and not a lot of people made a lot of money then. It was really tough. So yeah, that may be something to consider in the future, like going and trying to get another agent, or maybe wouldn't she consider taking you back on given the circumstances, like the fact that COVID isn't going on anymore?
Yeah, I think there's a good chance. I was kind of younger, so I don't really remember much about it. But yeah, I said, I'm like super busy right now with having the job and so I don't really have time for an acting agent right now. So
Okay.
I think in the future, definitely
All right.
look into that.
What else you got? Who else?
I mean, I don't really know. Probably my biggest dream is to be able to live off the band, but I mean, that'd be pretty hard. We have to be pretty big. So
Yeah.
that's all I got.
You just want to do the band? You don't have any like aspiration for going to college or anything like that?
I mean, no, I don't really want to go to college.
Okay.
Must be all
Yeah.
unemployed.
Yeah.
My dream is to be unemployed my whole life.
Or just be able to sustain yourself off the band and other sort of creative endeavors, and that's a realistic goal. It's a lot harder, got to keep plugging away at it. Not encouraging that, Mom, just saying it is possible.
Okay.
What do you got, Janelle?
So like all of them said, if we can do the band full time, then like that's the dream. But if we can't do that, I really want to become an automotive engineer.
Oh, cool.
Yeah, I'm gonna do engineering in high school, and then I'm gonna pursue that if the band doesn't get as big.
I mean,
as
Janelle,
we
you
want.
both want to be engineers, but in different ways. Studio
Yeah,
engineer,
and
automotive
that's
engineer.
like both can happen at the
You
same
do
time.
both.
Yeah.
Yeah. So you're big into cars?
I mean, I'm like kind of just recently got into it, and I like don't know much about like fixing cars, but like I'm doing that stuff with my grandpa because he's a big car guy. So I'm looking into it. I'm getting into it.
Jayden,
Cool.
I didn't really think about that, but I'm really big into cars. I've been around them my whole life, and other stuff.
Nice.
Like cars. So, I mean,
I want to ride a four-wheeler for my job.
My dad's a big gearhead, so I've been around it my entire life too. What's your dream car?
really just one that like I can build. I mean, most people have like dream like supercars, but if I can get like a Mustang and just build it up into a nice car that I can drive around and it'd just be cool. I don't know. I don't really know how to explain it when people ask that question.
Well, like an older car, like a newer car, like an older Mustang or a newer Mustang?
Definitely an older one, like a Fox body.
Definitely an older. Okay.
Yeah.
All right. Very cool. What do you got, Janelle? What's your favorite? Like your dream car?
F1 car.
Yeah, I'm really, really into Formula One.
Okay.
I mean, I think this is probably basic, but I like Porsche 911s a lot.
Oh yeah. Let's go for some money though.
That's like not happening. But I like
The older Porsche 911s are really cool too.
What about
I like them a lot.
I kind of just like.
Honda Odyssey?
I want like a big white.
The Odyssey.
With free candy coming out the outside.
Honda Odyssey. Okay. Let's see. We got some questions and comments in here. What do we got? We got somebody said, "What is?" Oh, it's Jayden says, "What is Skibbidi Toilet?" Let's see. Pierce says Westen is so cool.
Yes.
Is that one of
Shout
your
out to
friends?
Pierce. Shout out to Pierce.
Yeah, that's
Yeah. World of amazing music. Let's see. Oh, we've got some comments I can't share in here now.
Oh,
your
my
dumb
gosh.
friend.
That's not.
That's probably Jason.
See, that's my friend right there.
It's a guy named Hoop FN. I don't know who that says. He's saying I need answers. He said he's texting you, so
Who's getting
Who's getting texted?
Nope, not me.
It says, please talk about Harlow.
Oh.
So it's Weston.
Yeah, it's West.
Oh.
Harlow's the
Let's
girl
move
that he
on.
likes.
Oh, okay. Let's see. REM Michael Stipe says, Janelle, I'm your biggest fan. I don't know who that is.
That's definitely one of my like. Is that one of my
Who's
friends
the,
from
what's the
school?
profile pic? What is that?
Wait, yeah. What is the profile picture?
It just says REM. I can't see the picture.
Oh, it's
I don't know.
What?
Well, I only got one text back from my friends about the podcast.
I didn't
I didn't see a bunch of people.
Let's see here. Oh, they're cheating in the chat here too. People are giving away answers. Okay, so as far as like your podcast, Gabe, like who would be your dream guest?
I don't know.
You don't know? If you could have any musician, anybody on, who would it be?
Probably I don't know.
Pick one.
Maybe like George Corpander. That'd be very cool.
Who's that?
Like Max Cavalera.
Max Cavalera. Yeah, that would be awesome. I think that's probably a reality. I think we could probably make that happen. No?
Yeah. Maybe. That'd be amazing.
Do you like Soulfly?
I'm not too into them. Too like new metal. I
Okay.
There's too much new metal. They're like.
Because you know Max played in Soulfly.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah, the bass player from Soulfly is going to be on the show in August, so maybe we can make some connections, make that happen. That'd be cool. Yeah, for sure. Now, okay, so like I had mentioned earlier, I'm an arts and entertainment guy. I love movies. I love music. I'm a reader, and we'd mentioned video games, Minecraft. So, what are some like shows or movies that you guys are into? Did you like the Minecraft movie? Was that any good? Because I heard it was all right. I don't know.
I
It's so funny because we're like.
It was bad.
I think the movie was horrible, but it was like
The experience
It was
was
really.
fun.
Yeah,
It was, a
it was
fun
like the four of
experience.
us. And we were just doing that.
I
It
don't
was so
even
fun.
remember.
Were people throwing popcorn and drinks in the theater? Because I saw some crazy videos where people were doing that.
There wasn't a lot of
There wasn't.
No, surprisingly.
Yeah,
No.
We went pretty late. Like I don't. We didn't go in like the
Yeah,
first.
it was like 2
probably-
weeks
it was
after it
probably,
came out.
2 weeks.
Oh, okay. All right. What besides Minecraft like movie? What do you guys like to watch?
I don't know.
Okay, I have two. No, one. Oh wait, no, I have three. Oh wait, four. Okay, wait. Okay, so one is the Aquabat Super Show.
Yeah.
I love that show, and I love.
Okay.
And then I haven't finished it, but I really like Gilmore Girls.
Okay.
And then
That's my girlfriend right there, Lorelai. She's awesome.
oh shoot, wait, I forgot the other two. Oh, Freaks and Geeks. I love
Yeah.
Freaks. and
Okay. Okay.
I also really like Drive to Survive. It's just a show about Formula One.
Oh, nice.
The number one show probably either South Park or Breaking Bad.
I love
Yeah.
Breaking Bad is so fire. I
Yeah.
love it.
Yeah.
The only TV show I've actually
I've
watched.
never
I've
watched
never watched
that.
TV shows.
What else? Who else?
South Park is good.
I don't know. I like
South,
South
he's
Park.
watched South
love
Park
South
like three,
Park.
like
I
the
like-
whole thing like
yeah.
2 times.
I like Family
Okay.
Guy. I don't know what else. It's like stupid stuff.
Stupid stuff. Hey, are you all Star Wars fans?
I mean, I've watched them all multiple times, but I
Okay.
haven't watched them in a while.
Okay.
That was bad.
The Andor series is pretty good if you guys are familiar with that.
I was building a Lego and my dad put it on TV, so I've only seen like one episode. It was in the middle.
Oh, it's fantastic. It's so good. I think you'll be into it. Yeah, you'll have to check it out. So as far as like upcoming shows, you mentioned the Camp Punksylvania. That's going to be that's happening when?
June. I know it's like, is it? I think it's the
Mid-June.
20th to 22nd, I believe.
We have a show.
Okay.
We play on the 21st.
We have a show next weekend.
Do we?
Friday.
Oh yeah.
Next Friday.
I kind of booked one. I
Oh,
would say I did. So so this band reached out to us from New Jersey. They're going on tour. We're friends with them. They were like, "Yo, could y'all give us a show in Delaware?" And reached out to this record store, and they were like, "Yeah, sure." And then I kind of just like, I don't know. I made this show kind of, I'd say, and I found one more band for it. Yeah.
Yeah, we have another show, Punk Island.
Wait, are you playing that?
Yeah,
It's in
wait, I
New
think
York.
my dad said it.
Maybe.
I think, yeah, it's in New York, Punk Island. When is that?
June 8th.
June 8th for Punk Island.
It's free.
It's free.
It is free.
Out in New York.
Anyone in New York come to Punk Island? It's free.
Nice. Very cool. I forgot to ask you guys this, like, as far as the Delaware hardcore scene, I only know of one other band from Delaware, and that's Boy Sets Fire. Like, what is it like up there? Do you feel like it's pretty cool? Like, there's a real thriving scene up there?
Not really. I mean, there's some cool bands from here. Year of the Knife. They're cool.
Oh, that's right. Year of the Knife is from there, too. Yeah.
Do you know the band Four in Hands? They've opened for like Counterparts, Dying Wish.
No.
Okay. Yeah, there's a band from here called Tarnish. They're like a metalcore band. They're not that big, but they're pretty cool. Delaware hardcore shows is like the main hardcore Delaware hardcore show.
Okay.
They do like most of the
Yeah.
booking for like the.
They put us
bigger
on
shows.
a bill in March, and that was very, very fun. It was at a place called the Center for Creative Arts, which is like, I think it's like.
I've actually done a play there.
Oh yeah,
before.
you
I
did
did Macbeth. Macbeth.
You did Macbeth. Who were you in Macbeth?
I was really little.
You were a tree, right?
Oh,
A tree, but I wasn't just a tree. I was a servant and a messenger.
okay. I thought you were going to say Macduff. I was like, that's cool.
No.
Maybe you'll get to do it like as an equity actor or something like that. That'd be really cool.
But yeah, there's like a big stage that they do like plays on. We didn't play on stage. We played like on the floor, which I think was cool.
Yeah, that's cool.
Cool.
That's where the No Warning cover was. That's where that was. The one that went like viral.
Yeah.
Of course, you guys went viral the one show. I wasn't there.
Maybe because
You weren't there?
why it went viral.
Oh, dude. Next time, though, you guys are good. I think you guys are really doing some great things. I really see amazing stuff for you on the horizon. I think that, it's only going to get better and that you're only going to like make, more awesome music. I think that, you are solid. I really appreciate you all coming on the show. Do you have anybody you want to shout out as far as like friends or other bands or anyone like that?
Oh yeah, shout out Gabe's mom.
Yeah, thanks to Gabe's mom for setting this up for sure.
My friend Dylan told me to shout him out, so I guess.
And no one else?
I'm gonna shout out a band from here. They're called Apathy. They're around our age. They're cool. Shout out Apathy. You're in the Delaware area, come see them. They're sick.
Okay.
Shout out. Who are you gonna
Should I
shout out?
shout out my parents' tattoo shop?
Sure.
Yeah, buy our hand tattoos. It's my parents' tattoo shop. They're in Delaware, Wilmington. Yeah, buy our hand tattoos. They're on Instagram.
Okay.
Check them out.
Cool.
Harlow too.
Oh my god.
I'm just gonna leave it at that.
That's crazy.
What else? Who else we got?
Shout out my
that's all.
parents and my
yeah,
dad
for
because he took all the equipment when we were on tour.
Shout out my dog Clark and my cat Esther.
That's important. Are they going to make a cameo appearance? Are we going to see him?
He was right here for a little
Yeah,
bit.
he was.
Yeah.
He was
Oh, was he?
behind us on the floor back here.
Maybe get Esther.
I don't have a monitor, so I can't see. So
You know, who you want?
Wait, dude, shout out Butter.
I was gonna shout out my dog. So.
your dog.
Butters and Coke.
You gotta say, shout out my dogs. You gotta do it like that. Well, that's cool. You know, I think, like I said, I think you guys are prepped for some awesome things, and I think we're only going to continue to see awesome music from World of Chaos. And where can we find you online?
Oh,
World of Chaos
on
on
Spotify.
Spotify,
And
Instagram,
World of Chaos band.
on
Very
Instagram.
important.
But are we on? Yeah, we're on Bandcamp, Facebook.
Give me a card.
Yeah, we're everywhere.
Here's the.
Here's the dog.
Oh, hey,
He's very
what's up, buddy?
with his collar.
He has a mohawk and a white collar.
Oh, look at him. Oh, he kind of looks like my dog.
Oh my god.
He kind of looks like my Scotty. What kind of dog is he?
I don't know. He's like a mini. He's a miniature snap. I don't know.
Okay.
Also, the one-sided LP of our EP comes out in 6 weeks because it was like barely more expensive to make an LP. So
Okay.
I had to make a one-side LP instead of a double-side EP. So
Very cool.
out hopefully soon.
It's streaming already.
Yeah,
Yeah,
you
it's
can already
free.
find it. You can find it on.
Yeah, I saw it on there. So be sure to check that out to the audience. And I'm going to post everybody's links down here in the comment box below. If there's no more questions, somebody said chicken jockey.
Oh,
I do know what that is. So
Yeah, shout out
I'm
to
sh-
bro. Go
Yeah.
subscribe to that guy.
I want to go back to the shout outs real quick. There's this artist that we all like and we hope to collab with one day. I don't know if you've heard of him. It's called You Know
Oh
Miles.
yeah, you know Miles.
Oh my
And he's like
god.
this really good artist. I don't know if you've
okay.
You know Miles.
and we hope to collab with him. And
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh,
Cool.
Okay, we're enough for the shout-outs. Shout-outs.
You done with the shout outs?
Look, number one shout is you know Miles.
Okay, cool. Well, yeah, we'll be sure to post all your links here in the comment section, and I'll pin them up there so that they'll stay up there. And yes, please support World of Chaos on all their streaming music platforms. Go ahead and follow them on Instagram, and follow and subscribe to Kids in the Pit on Instagram and on YouTube. And are you on Spotify as well, Gabe?
Yes.
Okay, cool. Yeah, be sure to check all that out and support them whenever they're in the area. Go out and catch a show. Do you guys have merch for sale?
Yes.
we do. We have
If you go to worldofchaosband.com, that brings you to our link tree.
Okay.
Yes, and that I think you can get our merch from there.
Well, I'm gonna have to get a shirt one of these days, and you know, I'd love to be a guest on your podcast one of these days. I think it would be amazing. So if you're ever inclined, it would be awesome. And I just want to thank everybody for coming to the show, and thanks to World of Chaos. And if you like what you heard, click on that like button, click on the subscribe button, click on the bell for notifications, like this video, comment on this video, share this video. And if you're listening on Spotify or Apple Music, give us a follow and give us a rating. And like I mentioned before, I've also got a merchandising company, hellsheartco.bigcartel.com. Use the code 20 for 20% off of your entire order. I think you'll really like the shirts. Like I said, the Run Devil Run one, Don Foos was up in here. So he, amazing hardcore dude. We got some amazing hardcore bands on there. So check it out. And everybody, namaste. God bless. Be good. Thanks so much to World of Chaos. Thanks, everyone.
Thank you. Bye.
Thank you.